All right, well, welcome back to another edition of On Field and On Site with Advanced Solar and Spa. Today's educational learning is going to be the Omnilogic Hayward system and what you need to know and how to get in there and program adding solar system to the pool equipment. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go through the menu and go to configuration. Now here, the configuration wizard is going to ask you for a passcode. That's what's going to help you get in there to enter and reprogram or edit anything that you need with the Omnilogic. So we're going to go ahead and add the code that we have for this one that is specific. Now remind you, each Omnilogic is going to have its own passcode. This one has its own fingerprint, just like every other one will have. So go ahead and hit that check mark. All right, again. And it's going to ask you create a new configuration or edit an existing one. Because everything's already programmed, we're going to edit so we can add a program to a body of water, pool, spa, etc. So we're going to go hit edit and hit that right arrow. Now, it's very typical for the system to shut down. That's due to the fact that anything that is changed, the system needs to be able to upload the new changes or software or firm date that might be happening. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to bodies of water. We're going to hit pool, and we're going to go to heating and cooling. Through there, we're going to add heater. And right here is your solar. We're going to hit the right arrow. Maybe again. Name heater. It's exactly what it is solar. Does it have a pump? Typically, this is if you have a booster pump that's added, so that way pressure can be relieved if there's too much due to the fact there's too many solar panels or just not enough oomph from the pool pump, then you would select yes. But because there's a VSP here, there's no reason to add a booster pump, so this one will be no. And we'll hit that right arrow. Does it have a valve? Yes, it does. So we're going to hit that right arrow. Where is that valve wired to? We'll hit that selection. And you can see that it has 4 different selections. On this one, we put it on valve 3. So we're going to hit valve 3 as soon as it allows us to highlight that. There you go. And then we hit that check mark. Where is it wired? What valve is wired? That's valve 3, so we can hit the right arrow. Where is the solar temperature sensor located? With the Omnilogics, solar sensor 3 is normally designated for the solar temp sensor. So we'll go ahead and hit that bar. And right here, you see sensor solar temp. We'll go ahead and select that one. There you go, it's highlighted. And we'll hit that. And you can see that it's designated that solar sense temp 3. We'll go ahead and hit over. Heater priority duration, typically it's about 8 hours, depending on what their schedule is, that would be determined. But with this one, it's 8 hours, so we'll go ahead and hit select. Does solar require the filter pump to prime when it first turns on? And we're going to select yes, and the reason being is because you want that pump to prime heavy enough to where as soon as that solar valve opens, there's enough pressure to shoot through and add the pressure necessary, so that way there's no bubbles or cavitation going on. So we got selected yes, and we'll hit the right arrow. With this one, operation speed or filter pump, because there's quite a bit going on, I'm going to go ahead and select that up to about 65%. And this will be tested on field depending on how much you need or how much less you need. So because I'm looking at it, I feel like 65 will be good, and that will be predetermined depending on when the solar turns on, if there's enough pressure going through. But again, this is something that you would calculate on field. So we'll go ahead and hit that right arrow. Would you like to prioritize the use of solar heating over any other types? We're going to hit yes. And the reason being is because you have solar. So why not use solar as much as you possibly can? Because why would you want the heat pump to turn on with the solar during the summertime to help heat the pool? You've got solar, so let's use it. So yes, we're going to prioritize it. And right here, now it gives you the option to save. Hit the save again. Are you sure you want to save? Yes. Now what this is going to do is it's going to clear itself out, restart, and from there it now has the solar option to heat, and I'll show you in just a minute where to look at and how to set that. Go ahead and end.